know you are. But now I'm very anxious to hear all about you.
I'm afraid there's not much to tell, but you asked me, so I'll try. I'm single. Never been inside of prison. In London, I earn a steady living as a writer. To be honest, I've been very lonely.
Tonight you won't be so lonely.
So here we are in the hotel. It's called Hotel Alameda in Chelsea, New York. It's super cute. I could cry. I look so put together right now, but it's the 26th of March. I got here the 21st, the evening of the 21st. So it's been 5 days of me situating, which is, you know, great. Like, time really heals. You hear people say that all the time, and you're like, yeah, whatever. No, it's fine. I'll keep doing whatever. But time heals. And I saw a quote, and it was like, it doesn't really matter how much time it takes to heal. What matters more is what you do with the time to heal. It's getting late, and I guess I'd better leave off. So with the time to heal, I've been meditating every day, praying and journaling, and
No, I'm sorry.
only
I
now.
won't be here in the day.
It's only been 2 months since I moved out of my ex's place, but day by day I feel like I'm processing more, feeling more. I still cry. When I cry, I'm like, I thought I've already done this, but you gotta keep feeling it as much as you can. When I feel like it coming, when I feel the tears coming, I notice myself. I'm like, I try to eat as many cookies as I can. I turn on the TV, I put TikTok on, I go on Instagram, I post like 20 stories. I can feel when it comes, and I don't like to feel it. And I'm noticing that I don't like to feel these feelings, but you need to, I guess. I'm learning. From my dumbass mistakes. I don't know what you guys think about the devil or heaven or whatever, but you gotta be so pure for the devil and God to like fight to control you. Like, you must be super cool and sacred for this battle between God and the devil to really want you, you know? This is kind of kooky. Lil Uzi Vert, I guess, is outside of my hotel right now, like filming a skateboarding thing or whatever. And I walked by and I saw this small person with things on his face in white. And I was like, is that Lil Uzi? There's no way. It's like noon on a Wednesday. I literally had like a pimple patch on and I had Paris in my arms, and we walked by and he looked at me. I just nodded and I was like, I think I know who you are, but I don't know what to do with this knowledge. And then I came up into my room and I was like, okay, well, I'm in my hotel room right now. Lil Uzi's outside. I think his girlfriend was with him. Am I supposed to like go out there and ask him to sign my tits or something? Like, I don't know what to do. So then I was like, wait, okay, hold up. Let's rewire the brain, because if I'm like this over somebody that I don't even like, I don't even listen to his music, I was like, it's such a weird thing what celebrities do to people who don't even know them, who aren't even fans of them. So I sat down and I called my mom, and she was like, in Tagalog, she was like, "Sino little Uzi?" Uzi? Oh, that was so funny, buddy. So anyway, that's when I was like, okay, if this celebrity man is having this effect on me and that effect on my mom, I'm gonna try and work on my craft so it can help me. What's asking Lil Uzi to sign my tits gonna do for me? Nothing. But what's me getting situated, look presentable, and sit in front of you and talk to you gonna do? Probably amazing things. So we chose the latter. Baby. I sit and laugh sitting here right now, because if you saw what it took to get here, like this current moment, breakups are hard. Like, doing things by yourself as a young girl in New York City is hard. Like, what the fuck? Who let me do this? Why did I do this? Why? Who? How? The day that I had to move out of the sublease that I recorded this last video in, I was at work at the dental office. I had to close the door multiple times in like the private room and just sob it out because I knew what I was gonna have to go through. I was like, oh my fucking God, I have to pack everything. I have to bring my little fucking dog in my bag. I have to take a car all the way from Crown Heights to like the middle of Manhattan. I have to lug all of my shit. I was sobbing my eyes out because I get stressed and I'm noticing my triggers as fuck. Like, I've been bulimic since I was 18 and only now as I'm 25 years old am I noticing like I don't do well with stress or change, and that's usually when these phases occur. I'll get stressed and then I'll binge eat. I'll notice myself gaining weight from binge eating, and then I'll try and like desperately purge out this energy that I just can't deal with anymore by purging out all the foods that I binged. So I'm noticing. But yeah, the day that I had to get here, I lugged everything down those 4 flights of stairs myself while I was washing the girls' bed sheets, while, you know, feeding Paris and taking her out and smoking a cigarette here and there. And I called the Uber, really expensive Uber, but fuck it, we have to, because there's no way that I'm gonna take the train. I call the Uber, right? He gets to the apartment, and I'm in like suitcase. I don't have boxes, right? I've been traveling location to location, so everything's in a suitcase. He, you know, doesn't speak English. He's swearing at me in Chinese, I'm pretty sure, and he's like lugging all of my shit into his trunk. Somehow, some way, the shit filled in his tiny little car. And then Paris, my little angel dog, she jumps out of her carrier and she's, you know, traveling throughout the car, throughout the Uber. She hops from the back seat to the passenger seat to the driver's seat. The driver is very mad. He's very, very mad. He freaks out over this 8-pound dog being in his seat. He freaks out so much that he shoves me, pushes me. I don't do well with people touching me, let alone men. He pushes me out of anger, out of his way. Ooh, I'm pissed. But in the moment, you know, I can't be mad. I can't yell at him. I'm just like, you know what? Fine. Cancel my Uber. I don't want to be in your car anyway. Please just make sure he doesn't charge me. I get it. I know. I know. I have all my shit on me. I know. Life's crazy. I'm in the second Uber, which is $50 less, because God is amazing. And he knew that I deserved the $50 less Uber, I guess the rush hour pass or whatever. And I'm sitting there and I'm like, I can't even bear to feel mad right now. That's how fucked everything is. It's not fucked because I have a place to go. Like, I'm blessed. I'm so blessed. But like, emotionally, I was fucked up. And I'm sitting there pissed as hell. Like, it doesn't matter if my dog's a service dog or not. You didn't ask if she wasn't a service dog. Obviously, she's not a fucking service dog. She's in your driver's seat. But like, you don't push me. It's almost been a week of me being in this hotel. I know everybody in this hotel that works here is like, who the fuck is she to stay this long? But they're actually really nice. I mean, I know nobody's thinking that, it's just in my head. Whenever I walk down into the lobby, I'm always like, oh my God, this is so embarrassing because I didn't pay for this. I can never afford this. It's just such a blessing that I'm here and that my grandma's so sweet to put me in this hotel. And today I was like, I'm so sorry, like I needed room service. I didn't need it, but I needed new towels. And I was like, I'm sorry, like I forgot to put the thing on the door. And the guy was like, why are you sorry? You're giving me a job. I have money because of you. And I was like, okay, well, at least they don't think I'm a bitch, because that's the last thing that I'd want to be. I do really enjoy having a TV because I've never had a TV in my bedroom, ever. And the other night, I was like, again, I'm still processing all my emotions from, I can't even say the breakup because it's like not even about the breakup. It's like this giant life transformation that I'm going through. At night is when they come, when the emotions come knocking at the door normally. I'll try to drown it out by watching something. Friends has been the choice. So I'm clicking through. Friends does its whole thing, right? It has like 3 episodes a night, and then it turns to The Big Bang Theory, which is not my vibe. So I'm clicking through the channels. I'm eating the gluten-free vegan cookies that my mom sent me. I'm on TikTok at the same time. Nobody's texting me. And I'm just like, fuck, like how else can I drown out this sorrow? I'm feeling it. It's not like I'm out here binging and purging or doing drugs anymore. Like I'm really feeling these emotions, and I'm sad. I'm really fucking sad. Like I just keep bawling my eyes out. All normal things that I'm not gonna bash myself for. I get to a channel and it's like one of these speakers. I think his name was Joel Olson. Never heard of him, but he had one of those like godlike auras of, like, he drew me in. He's one of those things where I wouldn't necessarily watch him every day. It's like a martini, you know? But I don't know, I think he just showed up on the screen because I really needed to hear what he was saying. I know I was laying in bed thinking about, god damn it, I'm watching Friends. All these characters play like around the same age as me. I just caught myself in the lack of mindset as fuck, hella. And Joel Olson, my guy, was like, whenever you feel like it's not enough, that's when you're supposed to thank God for it. And then he continued to talk about the story of the fish or something in the Bible, where like some guy had, I'm totally gonna butcher this, it's been a minute since I cheated my way through religion class, something about how somebody caught fish and bread or something and it wasn't enough, and then Jesus thanked God for it and God multiplied it by tenfold and was able to feed the entire village. Obviously that's not physically possible, but it's symbolically telling us that whenever you feel like there's not enough, or whenever you want to complain, you have to stay grateful and stay in the frequency of gratitude so that God can be like, all right, this bitch is grateful, I'm gonna bless her with more. And I was like, damn, okay, well, I'm really grateful for these cookies and for this TV in my room, that my dog can lay peacefully next to me. Like, I'm so grateful, actually. And it changed my mood immediately. I mean, not immediately. I think I had to sleep on it. I feel like the things that I'm doing, like the meditation, the alone time, the taking care of myself, I'm expecting it to like, you know, like happen right now. And it's not gonna happen right now. It's gonna take time. But slowly and slowly I see it changing, and it feels better. I see myself like walking into a new reality, feeling differently, interacting with people differently. I know I'm in this hotel for like 12 days, and at first it kind of made me feel like, oh, goddamn, like I'm on vacation. Like, let me just go out every day and, you know, do things in Chelsea because I don't normally live here, but it's a staycation. Do you like cornflakes? This is so cute. My grandma blessed me with this time so that I could heal and be by myself. Again, I get paranoid when I walk by the lobby people because I'm always by myself, and like I'll just go outside to walk Paris or get some food or go by the water because it's so beautiful. It's so beautiful and it's so healing. I like won't bring my phone or anything, and I'll just sit and stare at the water, which I'm actually gonna do after this. I get paranoid because I'm like, god damn, they think I'm a fucking loser. I'm taking the time to feel, deal, and heal by myself so that I could be the best version of myself when I need to be. Yesterday, actually, that was the first time that I probably didn't look like a boy during my entire stay. You know what? I dressed up, I went out for 3 hours, walked around, did some shopping, and came back to my room by myself. Society makes you feel like that's lame. So be it. I'm healing, I'm dealing, I'm feeling. We actually found this really cute thrift shop called New York Opera City Thrift. All the proceeds go to the New York City Opera. You would think it's like this vintage thrift shop in Chelsea. Sometimes I walk into like vintage thrift shops and the people that run it are like so pretentious. But this was like a very beautiful angelic vibe because you knew that the proceeds were going to something for the arts. And you know, I like to believe that God is omnipresent in the arts because the glory of God, I guess, is presence and beauty, and that's the arts, isn't it? I met this woman named Marlene. I was saying in 2 videos ago how everyone that I meet, everyone you meet, teaches you something, shows you some way, pushes you in some direction. Marlene was definitely an angel, and she's, you know, looking through my soul, and she's like, darling, sweetheart, I have to give you a hug. She's just saying these things that I already know and have read hundreds of times, everything. It was things that I needed to hear. Focus on yourself, love yourself, take care of yourself, and really get to know yourself. Like the most important thing in your life. Because once you do that, everything in your life will fall into place. Love yourself so hard that you are the epicenter of your entire world, and the entire world just revolves revolves around you. It won't require as much effort for other things to come to you when you do that. And I was like, you know what, Marlene? I know you a retail seller, but you selling facts out here as well. I just wanted to come on here and say that because I had a revelation. Cooped up in this hotel for a good reason. And it's not like I'm cooped up against my own will. I choose to be here. I want to be alone so that when I have to be around other people, I'm like the most present and the most beautiful that I can be. Because isn't that what God is? I know it's only been 2 months, but I'm dealing with the consequences of breaking up. And I find myself just like crying sometimes. But then also I think about how I'm 25 and this is like the peak. This is my peak. Am I gonna let somebody ruin my peak? It's annoying though because I love love. I love falling in love. I love being in love. It's so inspirational to me, especially because I find the people that I fall in love with not inspiring, but being in love inspires me somehow. I don't know why. It's like the emotion of love kind of taints my entire life into this fresh new energy that I don't normally have. I want to curate that energy in being in love with myself. It's easier said than done though. Been trying to do that for so fucking long. And it feels like being in a tornado, like after you break up with somebody, after you end a serious relationship. It feels like crazy in the moment. But it's kind of like a car wash, you know, with like all the fancy things happening and it's just like, what the fuck is happening? But then you come out of the car wash and you're like nice and spiffy and clean and literally a brand new car. It's kind of what is happening. Like my glow ups are always after my heart is broken. Which is fine, but like what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do about it? Sit in bed all day and cry? I physically can't. I'm the type of person that when I wake up, I can't go back into bed. It's made. It'd be such a waste of energy to go back into a bed that you just made. I can't. You know, you gotta go to work. You gotta make your shit. You gotta do your shit. And then you forget that you're still healing and sometimes you're like, oh fuck, I'm a new person. Things are different now. I don't really understand it. I feel like I'm losing a lot of followers because I'm truly transforming. I know it sounds boo-foo and cringe to say that, but like I'm looking in the mirror and I'm not recognizing who I am anymore in a good way because I certainly lost myself. I stopped giving myself facials. And I feel like I'm coming back into who I'm meant to be, who the world needs me to be. I'm making space right now for what needs to come back because, yeah, I'm losing a lot of followers. And that's not what's bothering me. What bothers me is the friends that I thought were like the home dogs that only really wanted you to be in a specific version of what they knew you as. People get very uncomfortable when you grow past the version of what they expect you to be. Sometimes people only like you for the struggle and not for the growth. And it sucks. Again, what are you gonna do about it? Lay in bed and cry about it? Come on. We know better than that. It's spring, you know? This is when the dead goes away, new things come out to play. Spring cleaning as fuck. I took that shit to a whole nother level that I did not have to, but I did because I'm divinely protected and so are you. Like divinely protected. Because birds of a feather flock together and everything's energy. Right? If you're watching this right now, there's something godlike about you as fuck. You don't admire beauty and presence if it's not within you yourself. I know that even just believing that and saying that is going to trigger insecure people. It's like losing weight. It's like God's Ozempic. Believing in God makes you present and beautiful. Believing in God, the universe, Allah, Yahweh, whatever, it forces you to be present.
Oh, I love my life.
And it forces you to acknowledge that there's beauty behind everything because you didn't create it. Somebody else did. Somebody hired it. So as the sun goes away, telling me that I should wrap this up, I want to thank you. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for acknowledging your own beauty so that you could see my own. I'm really intrigued to see. I love running it back in my head. You know? Like I love rewatching whatever I post because whatever I post is not for anybody else other than me. I started all of this because I just loved seeing my own journey. So, thanks for joining me.